lot of DJs, you want crowd reaction when you play, so people tend to play the things that they know will get the response. But I think also as a DJ, you're responsible for educating people and teaching people new music, so you kind of have to take the risk and play something new anyways. They'll get used to it eventually. So, you know, risk the crowd reaction for one night, I think, and like play a new song, especially if you know it's a good song and it'll pick up, then like play it.
DJ Steph Honey.
How many years have you been DJing?
I've been DJing for 7 years.
What's your favorite event to DJ at? Like, I shouldn't say event, but like maybe venue/event. I know Dr. J throws a ton of events, so what's your favorite?
I honestly, well, there's two sides of that story. So anything I think where it's really and truly 100% soca, I like those because I feel like you pretty much know you're gonna hear like a range, different islands, whatever. So I'm down for 100% soca. Haven't done a soca or die yet, but it's on my list. Wink, wink, Dr. J. But aside from like soca, I love to play R&B parties. Liz Simone does that Soul Jam party, and I've played it a number of times. So like my two favorites are opposite ends of the spectrum. It's either like Soul Jams and R&B for me, or it's kind of just soca all the time.
Does your family support you as a DJ? Like I know some people be like, you're a DJ, you're not gonna make money out of doing that.
Oh no, 100%. My dad is a DJ, so it's automatic support there. He's been a DJ my whole life. He's a soca DJ. He's the Trinidadian one. So there's never been a question of support in my family as far as creative things. It's just a matter of like, do you want to do it? Try it. But yeah, they have no issue with that whatsoever.
How do you, I don't want to say how do you get bookings, but how do you, especially as a female artist, I would say artist, a female artist, because I know your male counterparts, I think I always say it's a boys club.
It is a boys club.
So how do you combat that? Or how do you deal with certain things in the industry of being a female DJ? Like,
to be honest, I don't let it get to me. In a way, it's kind of like you're gonna work hard and they're gonna accept you and let you into the club, or they're kind of not. So you kind of might as well try. Luckily for me, I'm lucky to be around a lot of those people and be welcomed into that space really easily. Also, you do have to be talented, and I think I am talented. So it's like, it's not a matter of letting me in because now it's like female empowerment, they have to let girls in. It's like, I bring the talent as well. It's not just having like a female there to like look nice and play music. I can back it up. So it's like, there's no real reason for them not to, you know what I mean, accept me. So yeah, it's not, like I don't really think it's a question I get asked all the time, but to be honest, I don't think about it that much because my job for myself is to do my best and do my work and push myself as far as I can. If people aren't hiring me because I'm a female, those people are not gonna hire me anyways. So I don't wanna be hired or put in those spaces where it's like, okay, we have to hire her. I wanna be like welcomed and appreciated and seen as a talented person, which I am by the people who are hiring me. So getting those bookings, I feel, yeah, it was just, like I said, I started to make a lot of soca mixes and I started sending them to people like Dr. J and Jester. And I'd be like, do you want to listen to this? Do you want to give it back to me? And like, they would never get back to me, but they would never say it was bad. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep sending mixes and like putting myself out there. And so I did gain a following of like being kind of like a predominant female that plays soca in Toronto, and there's not many of us, so it wasn't a hard like thing to stand out as. And these are also people I've been around just in general going out, so it's not they didn't know who I was, they just didn't know like exactly what I played. They'd seen me at like Soul Jam party a lot, and it's like, okay, does she do only R&B? Is she only for corporate events? Like what else does she do? And I think it was just a matter of them figuring out like what who exactly is she and like what does she play. So I was responsible once I was in front of those people to like show them like, okay, this is what I want to play. It's really the soca for me. So once that happened, I support events, I go to events. I mean, like I said, I party regularly anyways. And then I just started to be around them more and more often. And then it was like, what was the big thing? Dr. J hired me for the Patrice Roberts concert, I think, and that was just this year, in April, and that was like
what advice, I should say, what advice or do's and don'ts as upcoming that for another female DJ that wants to get into?
I think like just don't be scared. Yeah, there's a lot of men and stuff, but just don't be scared. Definitely get out there and show support. I think that's for male or female. And just like dive into it, do a lot of mixes, find like what you like. I know for me, I've always liked soca, but I was a little nervous at first to like really dive into making that my focus because I felt like there was so many men, there didn't seem to be a spot for me, but then I was literally like, I know this music really well, so like, you know, like the fail rate isn't that great for me, and I went head like first for it, and like so far it's picking up in that specific scene really well. So like, if you're focused and it's something you love, just like go for it.
DJ Steph Honey.
Hi, what's up? I'm DJ Steph Honey. You can find me on Instagram at DJ Steph Honey. My website is www.djstephhoney.com. You can find all my mixes on SoundCloud and Mixcloud. Keep listening to soca music and pushing our artists. Bye.